Okay, hi there. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I sit here before you frustrated at myself because I'm going to be totally honest with you. Up from this point, from the beginning of Hot for Halloween, is I look back, I see some shining moments and some shining days, but it's really been a half-assed endeavor, and that's just not how I typically roll. I have to be honest with myself where I look and I like I said, I do really well a few days, and then I look in the mirror and I'm making a bunch of excuses for myself, doing the things that I preached not to do over the last 3.5 years, and that's a very frustrating thing for me, and I keep drawing it back to when my stepmom had passed away and my best friend's brother passed away pretty much on the same day, and going through all that, and it's like I got jolted out of my routine, and I got jolted out of the habits, the great habits that I have formed, and I'm finding it so hard to get back into it. So as we have 6 weeks left of Hot for Halloween, I look in the mirror and I say, this is non-negotiable. You made a promise. You sat there and you said you are going to, this is the last Hot for Halloween, and you're going to kick some ass. And right now there's 6 weeks left to kick ass. It's no more of this half-assed stuff. And don't get me wrong, no, I have not ballooned up in weight. I've not been absolutely unhealthy or anything. I've not been going on these crazy binges or anything. I am just staying afloat, I suppose. I'm not doing what makes Gregors. So I've been, I guess you can say I've been kind of stuck in a rut. Or I shouldn't say stuck in a rut. I've been kind of burning out on a lot of things where just this level of apathy, or just, you know how you feel after a while. If you haven't taken a vacation in a while, I really need to do that hard reset, to reboot, to recharge the batteries. I think that's going to start this week, and I'm actually taking a 4-day break. But instead of 4 days of rest, it's going to be 4 days of very planned activity, a lot of it having to do with hiking. So I looked at what I was doing on Sunday, and looking back to the beginning of Hot for Halloween, and I went to work on Monday angry, and I've talked to a couple of my coworkers about what the next 6 weeks have to come up with, and I look in the mirror and I said, you know what, there's no excuses. This is non-negotiable. You were going to hit the goals you said you were going to hit, 9 weeks ago now. So, and that is, I'm going to lose another 15 pounds from now to the week before Halloween, because there's this big Halloween bus. I guess they're renting a bus, and it's going to take us all over the place. We're going to dress in our costumes, and I am going to look hot, period. 6 weeks. So there you go. I personally want to apologize for, and I still am. I'm like disconnected from YouTube. I like had to force myself to sit down and say, oh my God, it's Wednesday. I haven't made a video for 2 weeks to make a video. To reconnect, at least with the people who are doing Hot for Halloween. And I hope just because I hadn't made a video last week, that doesn't mean people are like, oh, well, Hot for Halloween's not going on. This is your goal. This is your time. This has nothing to do with me. This has to do with you. So, if you have been slacking, kind of like I have, up until this point, it's time to look in the mirror and say, God damn it, this is non-negotiable. We are not going to justify crap to ourselves, at least for the next 6 weeks, and then let's see what we can do beyond that, depending on where you are in your weight loss journey. Anyway, that's all I have to say. A little mini rant out there. Hot for Halloween is still rolling, and man, 6 weeks. 6 weeks until Halloween. There's my cat meowing behind me because he knows I can do it. I don't know what else to say. We'll talk to you next time.